Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Cheap Truth YouTube channel. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Thanks again, once again, for checking in with the Cheap Truth. As always, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Drop a like on this video before you leave. And also, leave a comment down in the comment section below. So, on today, got another video for you guys. We are going to be talking about the rapper Nelly. Now, Nelly has gotten a lot of flack and a lot of criticism because he is going to perform at Donald Trump's presidential inauguration. And a lot of people from the black community don't like that. He's been getting criticized. He's been getting dragged through the mud. People call him Sellout and all sorts of names and all of this stuff. So he went on Willie D's show to defend his stance and talk about it. And yeah, I'm going to play a few clips from that show, and then we'll talk about it.
If politics is above and beyond anything other than what that person stands for, what that person has done, then I apologize that I, quote unquote, let you down, because I thought you was riding with me for the scholarships that I've been giving away since I've been in this business. I thought you was riding with me for the people that I got signed up on the bone marrow stem cell registry that was all record breaking and helping people save lives. I thought you was riding with your boy for the children that we visit at Children's Hospital to brain. I thought you was riding with me for the bikes and the presents and the things that we give away to unfortunate kids at Christmas. I thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices, and I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won. This isn't a campaign. This isn't an RNC. I'm not out on the political campaign. I didn't get none of that 1.5. You see what I'm saying? Like to try to help somebody get voted.
Kamala didn't invite you to
No. She didn't invite me.
I didn't invite me either, man. I was gonna do all that.
Like, so but I don't knock the ones that did. I don't knock the brothers and sisters that benefited from it. I don't knock the correspondents that may have gotten money to do that. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It don't matter who is in office. The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country, have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line for whoever in office, I can damn sure perform for whoever.
What do you say to the people that say we're not giving you this backlash because of your political affiliation or your political choice or whatever? We're giving you this backlash because you are propping up a white supremacist.
I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist, and here's the thing. Okay, I get it. He did say, if you don't vote for me, you're not black, right? Oh no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Hold on. He did create
I know where you're going.
He did create the crime bill in the 90s, which said that if you get caught with 5 grams of crack, you do a mandatory 5 years. That had mass incarceration. I think even the Vice President Kamala spoke on that part, that said that the crime bill played a huge part. Okay, no, he didn't do that. Let me see. What did he do? I'm trying to think. The white supremacist. Hold on. I'm gonna get to it. Okay, he did not rent to black people. What was it, in the 70s or the 80s? Is that what they said? And like, oh, okay, is he written to him now? So nobody's allowed to change, right? See, here's the thing. So we can talk about past, but we never want to talk about our past. If we bring up, if our past get brought up in our community for a lot of what our men did, we always call it rehabilitation. Yo, these young brothers, we've been through a lot. I know I've been through a lot. If my past was what was going to prevent me from winning today, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that he ain't got some fucked up ways. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's why I'm not telling you who to vote for. But what I'm saying is that he's the president of the United States. He's not the candidate for the United States. He's the president. He won.
I think
So I'm not telling you who to vote for, because if you're saying in the 80s, hippie would have been a one-off. Well, okay, I'm not okaying anything he's done. I'm not here to take up for Trump. I'm just saying we don't hold everybody else accountable in the same manner. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying, why aren't we holding mass incarceration and people who made a bill to encourage states to build more prisons? Why wouldn't we look at that crippled us as well? But somebody that owns a building in New York City, okay, that's in New York City, but that crime bill affected the whole United States. That crime bill affected every hood in the 90s. It affected every urban family to a certain degree, almost, that grew up in the 90s. We all come from, well, I ain't saying we all, people like us who come from certain areas of the states have people who were affected by this crime bill, mass incarceration. Now they say that drug addicts, they need help. Back then, we were considered animals. In the 90s, we were considered animals. Lock them up. Don't treat them. Lock them up. Now, if you see, now it's an addiction. We need to get these people help. That, to me, that's more racist. To me, it's more racist to say if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, to a black man on a black show in 2020, not what somebody did in 1980. To me, that seems more racist to me. Maybe I'm wrong.
You got a point there. Look, man, when you're right, you're right. You know what I'm saying? When you're right, you're right.
All right. So as you can see, Nelly very adamant about that. I think the actual clip was like 12 minutes or so. I chopped it up a little bit. So you can go on his page and look at the full thing if you want to. But yeah, man, this is how I look at it, bro. This is how I look at it. I don't have a problem with him doing this. And I hate the fact that everybody else has a problem with him doing it too. I really don't understand why we just gotta get so upset when people do things that we don't want them to do. This is this man's money. He said that he wasn't just doing it for a check. I don't know if he said it in those clips, but in the interview he said, you know, I'm not just doing this for a check necessarily. He's doing it because it's an honor to perform, in front of the president and perform at this event. And whether he really feels that way, I don't know. I mean, I got to imagine that he's getting paid a pretty penny to do this, and that's fine. I think that it's fine if even if he would have just came out and said, look, I'm just doing it for a check. They dropped the check clear. I'm with it. I don't know how much he getting paid, but at the end of the day, they put that money in front of me. I'm there. You feel me? And I feel like it's an honor. Like he could have said it was both of those things. I wouldn't have cared, because at the end of the day, that's that man's money. That's that man's career. If he wants to do that, that's on him. And I hate the fact as a black community, like we just have to, everybody who does something that we don't want them to do or that we feel like they shouldn't be doing. Well, if you don't vote Democrat, well, you a sellout. If you don't do this, well, you a sellout, you a coon, and you do all this stuff, man. At the end of the day, bro, man, we can have our own opinion. Just because I don't have the same opinion as you, just because I don't have the same thoughts as you, that don't make me less of a black man than you. You know what I'm saying? I've always hated that. You buck breaking for the white man. Like, man, be quiet. All money ain't good money. Well, it ain't your money, so don't worry about it. So don't worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it. That's that man money. If he want to go perform in front of the president, he can go perform in front of the president. And I guarantee you, there's people listening to this right now. There's people out there, the same people who talking shit about Nelly, same people talking shit about Snoop Dogg, which Snoop Dogg kind of understand because he came out with the whole rant a few years back about how if you perform for Trump, you will sell out. And now he performed. But all these people giving flack to Nelly and Carrie Underwood and all those people, I guarantee you, bro, they would probably do the same thing. I guarantee you, most of them would. If you put enough money in front of them, you don't even got to put a lot of money out in front of some of these folks, bro. Real talk. I guarantee you, they would do things that they said that they would never do. So all this about money, y'all selling y'all souls for money. You would too. I guarantee you would. 90 to 95% of y'all, probably more than that. And this ain't even selling your soul. This just a guy getting paid to do a gig, getting paid to do a concert. That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So if he would have performed for Joe Biden, y'all would have been all right with that. And I like how he explained it in the video. He was like, well, this guy had this crime bill that affected the entire African-American community in America. Like, not just in one spot, but everywhere. So y'all would have been okay with that. So y'all would have been okay with Joe Biden, who has a history of saying some very questionable things. Just like he told a gathering of Black and Hispanic journalists one time. He said that unlike, and I quote, unlike the African-American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly different attitudes about different things. So y'all would have been okay with that. Same dude who said, well, if you don't vote for me, you ain't Black. And then back in 2007, he was in talking about Barack Obama. He's like, well, he's the first mainstream African-American who was articulate and bright and clean. See, I would have been okay with that. See, I would have been okay with Kamala Harris, Miss AKA Miss Step. She up here acting like she trying to pander to Black folks, and she got Megan Thee Stallion to come up and twerk for everybody. Like this some goddamn Jackson State homecoming show or something. Like, come on, man. Leave these folks alone. Let that man go get his money. And in all honesty, I feel, and I'm going to end with this, I feel like Nelly, if I was Nelly, I honestly wouldn't have said nothing because I don't got to explain shit to y'all. I'm sorry, man. Look, what's that saying? Silence is golden, dog. The most I probably would have did, I probably would have released a statement through my publicist or something and just said something along the lines of, this is what I'm doing. I support the president no matter who's in office. I hope that my fans continue to support me. And this is what I'm doing. And it's an honor to play at this event. And that's it. I would have just released some statement and just left it at that. Because the thing is, bro, like everybody like to pile on. We know how the internet is sometimes. Like everybody like to pile on. They just try to get in the algorithm. Like they don't really be believing some of the stuff they be saying. In 2 days, ain't nobody gonna be talking about this. In 2 days, ain't nobody gonna be talking about it. They're gonna be in the mood on something else. They be mad about somebody else. They'll be mad at somebody else for doing something that they don't want them to do. So I would have just been quiet. But hey, props to him for defending himself, defending his stance. I think he did a good job on Willie D's show. I wouldn't have said nothing. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think about this. Drop a comment down in the comment section below. Leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys next time. So as always, count your blessings, not your problems. I'm out. Peace.